Welcome back, everybody. I'm Tanguy. I promised this video about orgeat, and today's the day I'm going to make it for you. I'm going to show you how to do it, um, and then you can click this other video to use it in a drink. Orgeat is typically like the biggest drink people know it from is a mai-tai, which is what I mostly use it all up in. It's just making mai-tai after mai-tai after mai-tai. It's an amazing sweet syrup made with almonds. So it's like a sweet almond milk with a few other flavorings in it. It has this long history, like that goes way back. It has like it's supposed to be made like with barley oil, but over the many centuries of people making it, it's become this just sweet syrup of almond flavoring and mostly used in cocktails like the Mai Tai. I made a Mai Tai video a little bit while ago. Check that out. I do use the orgeat in there. It's not that hard to make. I'm going to show you how to do it here. Very simple ingredients. I have my blender out, and I'm in the kitchen because I got to blend, and then I'm going to move over to the stove because we got to make a syrup on the stove. So I have the blender out. I have this bag of almonds, whole unsalted almonds. Uh, it says 5 ounces, but it says about 1 cup. I don't know what that means. And when there's about 1 cup of almonds, you're usually going to use just over double that of water, but I'm going to go slowly, use the exact same amount of water first, and then I'll slowly add more if I need it. So I have 2 cups of water here. I got my sugar here. Um, I have here, this is rose water, and this is orange blossom water, which are great additives to it. Not 100% necessary, but you can find these on Amazon, which is where I bought them. And make sure when these two ingredients, make sure you keep them in the refrigerator. I did make that mistake once and they went bad very quickly. And then I have a bowl here and a nut milk bag because once we blend the almonds with the water, we got to put them in here and squeeze out everything that we can in the nut milk bag. You find a nut milk bag also on Amazon or anywhere really. They're pretty cheap and there's a lot of uses for them. All right, so let's get to making this thing. Um, I'll toss this whole thing right in my blender here. All right. I missed a couple. Boom. 2 in the bucket. All right. Now I'm going to add the water. I'm going to add a cup to start off with. And then if I need more, I will add more. About a cup. Um, I turned this so that you guys could see it, but it makes it very difficult for me to operate. All right, I'm going to turn this on. Loud noise. I'm going to add just a little bit more water in there. There we go. Little thing. I'm going to turn this up. That looks about right. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that'll do the trick. So I didn't use all 2 cups of water. I used, 1.5. One looked about right, but 1.5 will do it. Now, that out of the way. And then I'm going to pour this right into the nut milk bag here. Whole thing. Then you kind of gotta, it'll drain a little bit, but this will take a hot minute or two. And you just kind of want to gently squeeze at the beginning. You can see the white color is from the oils from the almonds when you blend them up. Make sure you have clean hands when you do this. You don't want to get whatever dirty hands you have in this food. And you just keep squeezing. Oh yeah. I mean, this is also how you make almond milk. If you want to make your own almond milk, it's not that difficult. But the almonds are kind of expensive. I was surprised. This was, 5 ounces of almonds by weight, and uh, it cost $5. All right. Oh, so the last bits, you kind of just gotta spread it around. It's kind of gross in that. So, like this almond. Uh, yeah, keep getting it. All right. That's, I'll probably get a little bit more out, but that's probably good. So, all right. All right, now the idea here is you're left with this. Um, some people use it for, baking or whatever. I just throw it away. I don't really end up using it. I thought I would once, and I kept it in the bag in the refrigerator, and it just stayed there forever. Um, so the idea here is now that I have this almond milk, I'm going to make a 1-to-1 simple syrup. So 1 part liquid to 1 part sugar. I'm going to dump the rest of this. I'll just put it here for now, so I can measure how much almond milk I have here. And good. It ended up being just about 1.5 cups of almond milk. Yep, see that? And so I'll use about 1.5 cups of sugar. So right now we'll go over to the stove to make this. All right, here I am at the stove. I've portioned out my 1.5 cups of sugar here, and I got my almond milk here. I'm going to turn on the stove here. That heat up a little bit. Okay. Add the almond milk in there. I'll add my sugar. Just kind of keep stirring, get those to come together. So you just kind of want to get this just up to a simmer. That'll create a nice syrup, and then you can shut it right off. All right, so now this is just about at a simmer. Done a couple times here. A little bit of bubbles, the sugar's all melted, and now I'm going to shut off the fire. I'm just going to add a little pinch of salt in there. Stir that up. I'm going to let this cool for just a couple minutes, and then I'll finish it up with the extra additives. All right, so it's been about 5 minutes cooling down, so I'm going to finish this off with the last few ingredients. First off, the rose water. How much is really up to you. A little bit goes a long way. I just put my thumb over the top and kind of drip in a few drops in there. And the next is the orange blossom water. Same thing with this, just put my thumb over the top, drip a few drops in there. And then the last and final ingredient is some 151, because this will make sure it doesn't go bad right away. Put a little bit in there. There you go, stir it up. I'm going to put it right in the container. There we go. All that goodness. There we go. All right. Now, time for a mai-tai. Mai-tai roa a'e. You know, I always feel like I'm rushing around. Sometimes it's important to stop for a minute, have a nice cocktail, and just relax for just a few minutes. I made this using my orgeat that I just made, that I showed you, and really quite good. I'm gonna keep doing stuff. I'm gonna keep making videos and documenting this shit, whether you like it or not. So thanks for sticking around. Like, subscribe, comment for me, and I will answer you, Gene. Later.